Hi guys, today we're going to make a soft-sided journal. The one that's board is on the checkout counters everywhere. Walmart, grocery stores, drugstores, they're everywhere. And I have a tendency to pick them up every now and then. Actually, every time one comes out. Okay. I do like these. They're, easy reading. They've got a lot of information in them. I always read everything I can find on allergies because I suffer. But anyway, I love a soft-sided journal. And normally I would save these for cutting out pictures for my glue books. But my glue book pal overrunneth. So, today, when I went to clear these out, and I said, man, I just don't have any more room in my magazine box for the glue books until I start cutting some. And please excuse the glare. I do have my curtains open, so hopefully that'll help it a little bit if I change the positioning of the lamp. As I was playing around with these, and trying to decide what to do, I started to fold it for some odd reason. My mind just went there, okay? Look at this. Perfect. I already made soft-sided journal cover. But I will be George. Perfect size. All together. Now, if you want to take a glue stick and you can, go through and stick some pages together. You don't have to. Not for a cover because you're going to be doing other things with this. And I'll show you in a minute. So find your center. Fold it together. And don't worry if there's pieces sticking out. In the end, it won't matter. Honest, I promise you. Let me get my bone folder. Make sure I get a good fold in here. Okay. There you go. I have a soft-sided journal cover. Now, how am I going to keep this from coming apart on me? Easy. I am going to reinforce the spine. And I hope this is long enough. Let me check my strips over here. By George, look at there. It works. I hope my glue comes out. It's been sitting for a while I've been gone. So let me just put some glue right down the center. Oh, the glue gods are smiling on me this morning. Put my strip in here. Gonna tack this side. Should I put another piece on the outside? I don't think I'm gonna need it. Honestly, I don't. So what am I gonna cover then? I like this piece of fabric. I have had this piece of fabric here forever. I think I bought this at one of Miss Kateri's sales. I just haven't used it, so why not? Let's use it. So let me lay that over there. What piece do I want to show? I think I want this to show the most. So this is where I'm going to start with my cover. And I'm going to give it about just a little bit, maybe 1 to 2 inches on each side. Get my tear mark here. Get my tear mark here. Take a deep breath and pray it tears evenly. If it doesn't, I'm going to be upset. Yes. And I don't mind the frayed edges. Actually, I wish I had gone ahead and done it all, but I didn't, so place there evenly. There we go. So, now, let's bring it back around. Run it this way. This is a nice center. We'll put it back down. I don't know how many of you follow Pam at Paper Outpost, but she has video up now using junk mail. And when I started picking these up and I folded it, I said, well, by George, this will work too. But I do my corners the same way Pam does. I don't cut them because I want that reinforcement on that corner. So I just fold up my corners. And there's another thing, when you're dealing with paper like this, you have to make sure you don't bring up that, turn up the corner when you're gluing it down. Just hold it down. Now is this even on the corner? How did I do this? Well, it'll work. And I like to come back and put a little dot underneath each side of the corners and just hold it down for a second. You can use fabric tack, you can use art glitter glue, you can use Elmer's glue, you can use any glue. Element works. You know, to me, glue is sold by the name, not by the performance. Each one has their own qualities, but they all do the same thing. They glue. And when I first started doing journals, I was a stickler for, I'm only going to use bookbinding glue. But that got expensive fast. So now I just use anything. Whatever I have on hand, actually. Yeah, you're going to have to hold it a little longer with some glues. You're going to have to, you know, clip it and leave it with some glues. But at the end of this day, it all glues. It all sticks together. So, you know, it doesn't matter what glue you're using. You can say, oh, well, I'm going to only use this brand or that brand because of the reputation and the name, but I did not check. Let me check. Another thing you want to do when you're using fabric especially is check for bleed through. Thankfully, I didn't have any. But if you do get bleed through that the cover is showing, just, you know, let's say if her face was to show through on through my fabric and it looked like my cover was haunted, like Clyde's wife was visiting, just take some regular copy paper or notebook paper or whatever you have that's a blank sheet of paper and put it over it first. And, you know, you're getting extra reinforcement, but you're also covering up any bleed through. Yeah, I don't think that's going to go that high, so why did they put it up there? I think to give it extra reinforcement, I'm going to do the same thing Pam does. I'm going to put the lining is going to also be fabric. You can use anything, cardstock, another piece of paper, whatever you have. If you're making a true junk journal, just put some advertisement paper there. Just use what you have. Don't stress over, I can't make what they make because I don't have what they have. Well, I'm showing you, you can make what everybody else is making, and you can make it cheaper and have what everybody else has. If you're not following Pam over at the Paper Outpost group, Facebook page, you need to, not Facebook, YouTube. She also has a Facebook page. I'm sorry, I am on allergy medication. I am not going to deny it, and my brain is kind of foggy because it is bad this year. I thought last year was bad, but this year is, ugh. Okay, now what do I want to put? I don't have enough of this, I don't think. Nope, don't have it. Well, maybe. Let's see. I may have enough of this. Maybe not. I do. But do I want the same thing inside? Well, you know what? Let's use it, because otherwise this is going to go into a junk pile, and I'm going to be sitting here for years with it and not using it. So let's use it. Please tear straight. Please tear straight. Okay, am I the only one that does that? Probably. So it works. And what part do I want to take off? I want to take the back part off of this one, because I want this. I don't think that one tore straight. But it's okay. It works. Let me straighten this out some. I think that's going to work. Oops, maybe not. It does. It's a little short, but this is probably going to be in one of the giveaways anyway, because it's just showing you how to do it. So let me put this here. Okay, we have one inside done. Now I'm kind of wondering, should I have taken this piece? But this one I know is not long enough. Okay, well, we're just going to go with it, because we have it, so we're going to go with it. This is for you, Judy. Swishies. I got glue on my fingers. Okay. I'm going to push this one in. And if after you get it together, bring your ends together like so, because it may not now be laying the way you folded it after you've been playing around with it. So put your ends together, hold it, make sure your two ends are lining up, and force a new spine into it with your burnish tool or whatever. You can take your glue bottle, you know, and times get hard, take your cell phone. I have used everything. A ruler, you know, whatever you have that you can use. Just put your spine in. Force the new spine. If it's not lining up, line it up by the edges and then force the new spine. Because the more you play with it, manipulate it, it's going to get out of whack. And I love the feel of a soft journal. I just love it. Did I? I did. Can I pull that back up? Hurry, 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 hurry. Good gravy, Kathy. You know, we all make our mistakes, but catch them early enough, you can correct them. So, shall we do this again? Okay. Let's put this one right back on here. And let's double check to make sure we're doing it the right way. Okay, here we go. He's going back down. Oh my goodness, see, I'm not even going to cut this off and restart it because you know what? I'm not perfect. I make my errors and I live with them. +2, this kind of gives me some extra fraying. I love that part. Oh, you poor thing. I have really just tore you up, didn't I? That's okay. You'll live. You'll be fine. Well, I kind of like it better this way anyway because now the focal point is not going straight to these two. It's kind of going here. So that works. Ah, blue. Ooh. Okay. Let's check the alignment again. And it's there. Ta-da! And now you can put either your 3 holes or your 2 holes up here and do the Midori or however you want to do it. I am tending to do more Midori because I bought this on Amazon and I probably have enough to last the rest of my life. So this one is going to be with Midori. That way too you can change up your contents. And we will be back in another video to do the signature in it. And I will see you soon. Practice it. And if you can't get these magazines, check with like your neighborhood stores or even some of the bigger grocery stores. They pull magazines and throw them out. Ask them, hey, can I have some of your throwaways? 9 times out of 10, they're going to give them to you. I know back home they did. Here, I've never asked. Libraries, most times they're like 10 cents a copy. Thrift stores, you can get a whole bag for $1. So, yeah. Use what you have. Use what you can get. And just play around with it and look at it. And feel it, touch it, and think, what can I make out of this? Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye.